this guy is. Look how dense he is. Oh, he's gonna. Oh. Oh.
How's it going, guys? This is my deadlift session, I believe 3 days after my 260kg 5x5, and my back is still sore, so I find that when I'm adding more volume, especially with heavier weights, it is very taxing on the body. And I've been trying to eat a lot of proteins, taking my BCAAs, so I have some sort of recovery, and I tear my hands open again. So that's wonderful news. That's always fun. And with the Texas deadlift bar, I'm trying to get better lockout, and I find that when it's lighter, it's easier to yank off the floor because the plate distribution won't make the bar whip as much. And when I add more plates on, the bar bends so much more, and I need to find the slack, where the slack gives out and the weight catches. My speed's still pretty good, but it just feels heavy as fuck because I'm not used to feeling the bar catch at a later time, and I can't get my speed in there. Like, I can't feel like I can just rip it with all my strength, but it's okay. I'll come back with 280 again for a single. I feel with these, they help with my lockout because as soon as I pull, I feel like I'm struggling to grind out the top of the lift, so it will benefit me in the long run. My form is a bit dodgy on this, if I remember correctly. My back's just bends more than usual. After this, I went straight to benching. Haven't been benching properly for a while because my left shoulder's starting to act up, and I don't want to be aggravating the pain coming into world, so I've been taking a bit of a rest. And I'm benching on my toes and taking more pressure off my shoulder. And as you see, I'm just getting back into it, so this is one of my 2 sets of it. Moving on a day later, my back's actually just cooked. I can't even get deep enough in these squats, so I was like, I'm gonna go light today, and I did, I believe, 4 or 5 sets with 200kg for doubles and stuff. So I moved on after my low bar squatting to high bar. I went very light. My lower back just was not having it. Anything that required me to bend forward just gave me a lot of lower back pain, actually up my entire rectus spinae. So I went into movements which would take a lot of pressure off my lower back. And with these high bar squats, I'm trying to exaggerate, bringing my chest up and not tipping forward at all, where my lower back would get involved in the movement. So yeah, if you have lower back issues while you're squatting, probably best off to do high bar and try to take your back out of the movement almost.
Like, I'm like shaking all of the joint. I need one of those those fucking wheel things. Alright, here we go.
Tommy Tran here. Tommy hit some fucking 200. Hopefully I can get it up.
How old are you, Tommy?
17.
17.
17, like 3 weeks ago. So let's do it.
Alright, I'm gonna watch you do 200.
Easy.
Let's go, Tommy. You got this, bro. Yes, come on. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Oh.
Fuck me, bro.
Unlucky. Wait, where's the chalk, bro?
I don't use squat, bro. I don't use squat. But I can usually get this way, that's the thing.
Nah, it's alright. Ribs is.
So finally I'm showing what I usually do to relax my spine and my back muscles and deloads the pressure off your spine. So what I do is suspend my hips from a heavy resistance band and I feel my lower back just loosen up a lot, and I highly recommend anyone who has a very tight back to do this and see if it improves their condition. So often I'll try to implement this at least once a week, and it just makes your lower back feel healthy. And if you have a tight lower back, obviously it will just release all of the tension in your lower back. So I hope this gives you some insight into some of the mobility work that I do. If you guys have any questions in regards to just lifting and strength training in general, programming questions, shoot them in the comments and I'll try my best to answer them. Thanks for watching again, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.